Hey guys, welcome to Ganga's Crazy Casa. And today I have a major treat for you guys. These cookies literally made me famous. They're Southern Cornflake cookies. And these cookies are so good that I have people that call me every year around the holidays being like, Donna, you making cookies? They're just amazing. So I'm so happy to share them with you guys. And don't worry, I'm not going to be that person that leaves out one ingredient so their cookies always taste just a little bit better than yours. I would never do that to you guys. I want you to get full bragging rights to these cookies. So let's get started. We are going to start with 2 cups of butter. Again, proving my hypothesis that everything is better with butter. These cookies are very crumbly and they melt in your mouth. They're amazing with coffee. So we're going to throw in our 2 pounds, that's 4 sticks, people, of softened butter. Now, if you use salted butter, omit the salt from the recipe, okay? I tend to usually always have salted butter on hand, so it's an equal swap out. So if you use salted butter, no salt. If you use unsalted butter, then you got to throw some salt in, okay? And to our butter, we're going to add 2 cups of sugar, another healthy Ganga recipe. And then we're also going to add some brown sugar. I prefer dark brown sugar. I mean, if darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, then why wouldn't darker the brown sugar, the more intense the flavor? And that's exactly what it is. So if you're not a fan of that amazing, deep, rich flavor, you can always use light brown sugar. They're still going to be amazing, right? Each to his own. So we're going to add 1 cup of the dark brown sugar, or light if you got it. You know, I'm all about, let's make life easier, guys, right? Life's too complicated. Let's not sweat the small stuff. It's not like someone's going to get these cookies and be like, I think she used light brown sugar. No, nobody's going to know, right? It's just a personal preference. So we're going to whip this up. I use the paddle attachment because obviously cookie dough is kind of thick. And we're going to just really whip this up to incorporate air into that butter. We want it super light and fluffy. And you just see how that butter is getting all light and fluffy and delicious. That's going to give our cookie a nice, crumbly, crunchy texture. Okay, we're going to add 1 cup of crushed pecans. And I love doing this. Anytime I can bang, make noise, scare people within my household, you know, it's finding joy in the little things. So I have a cup of pecans here, and you're just going to take that, bad boy. So much fun. Especially if like someone's in the kitchen and they're not expecting it, just bang it and watch them. They'll jump. It's so funny. Okay, so we're going to add our nuts. Then we are going to add 4 cups of cornflakes. But when you add these, you don't want to overmix it because your mixer is going to break them, right? And we don't want it like pulverized. We want like good bite to these cookies. I know it seems weird, but I'm telling you, these are like the best cookies on the planet. So we're going to dump these guys in here. And then we're going to turn it on just for a couple of minutes. Wait. Again, I'm a messy baker, but God, I know how to clean, so we're good. Welcome back. Sorry, I had to clean up that bit of mess I had going on. So let's try this again. We're going to mix it just for a little bit till it's all combined. And then that's it. Okay, so once we have that all mixed together, I'm sorry I'm such a mess, guys. I have no idea why I decided to wear black today. It's like painters wearing white, right? It's just, I guess, a thing we do so we can look messy or look like we've been working. That's it. Okay, so now we're just going to scoop this out onto a cookie tray. It is a very, very crumbly dough. It's so good. Like, words can't describe how good these cookies are. They're my absolute favorite. My kids love them. My husband loves them. It's just like one of those treats, especially if you're a coffee drinker or a hot tea drinker. It's like the best breakfast in the world. All right. So how many cookies does this yield? Depends on how big you scoop your cookies, right? I usually can get 4 dozen cookies from this one batch. And trust me, they will fly. You can half the recipe pretty easily. I've done it a couple of times when I didn't want to make so many cookies. So whatever the ingredients, just cut them in half if you only wanted to make a couple of dozen. But I'm like, if you're going to make cookies, like, make cookies, right? Okay, so then we're going to put these to bake at 350 degrees, and we're going to bake it for about 7 to 10 minutes. So this is what they should look like. They're not a dark cookie. They are amazing. You guys are just going to be in for such a treat. Now, when you first take them out, they're kind of weak. So you want to let them cool. Avoid the temptation of just snagging them and eating them now. Let them set for about 5-10 minutes to harden up. And then I usually put them on a fancy glass bowl, or no bowl, sorry, a fancy glass plate. And I'll cover it in plastic because I do like my cookies to be a little chewier. If you leave them uncovered over, a couple of days, they're going to start drying out more and more. So if that's what you're going for, you don't have to cover them. But yeah, they're so amazing. So please subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Like I said, they're my most requested cookies. So I hope you guys love them, and we'll see you soon. Bye.